Today we gather to celebrate a mother language, our children's mother language. International Mother Language Day was the initiative of Bangladesh and is observed as a national holiday there. In 1999, UNESCO adopted it internationally, proclaiming February 21st as a day to promote linguistic, cultural diversity and multilingualism. IMLD, which is International Mother's Day, was the brainchild of two Canadian Bengalis, the late Rafiqul Islam and Abdul Salam. They wrote then United Nations Secretary General Kofi Annan, asking him to promote linguistic diversity of the world from extinction by declaring an International Mother Language Day, February 21st. That day was proposed to commemorate the 1952 killings in Dhaka during the language movement. This was a rare incident in history where people sacrificed their lives for the mother language. Since then, Bangladeshis celebrate the International Mother Language Day and visit the Shaheed Minar in Dhaka, a monument built in memory of the martyrs. Today, due to globalization, languages are increasingly under threat or disappearing altogether. When languages fade, so does the world's rich tapestry of cultural diversity. In Canada, our diversity is an important part of our lives. In Toronto, community leaders have worked tirelessly to raise funds and partner with the city to build a permanent IMLD monument in Dentona Park, just not far from us. Each mother language celebration of a humanitarian milestone. We know that much work still needs to be done. We laud UNESCO's mandate and efforts to recognize the need to preserve mother languages of the world. Let's talk. So I want to show everyone the person who is the main cause of Amar Bhaier Rote Rangano, my uncle, Abdul Gaffar Chowdhury. Please listen to him. Amar Bhaier Rote Rangano, ekushe February, ami ki bhulite pa. So Mama, Assalamu alaikum. This is Munni. And I'm so delighted. I'm so delighted, so touched that we could talk to you, and lots of love to your daughter who made this possible via Zoom. Thank you to her also. So Mama, we are going to celebrate International Mother Language Day tomorrow for the Canadian audience, for them to know. So I would like to know a little bit from you. What's your feeling? You are in London, England, and you're a little bit not well now, and we are all praying for you that you become fit and you start traveling. So Mama, I would love to hear from you. Whatever you want to talk about, doesn't matter. Whatever you feel like.
I feel good and bad both.
Okay.
I feel good 21st February, now passing 70 years. My song also.
Yes, yes.
But now I cannot celebrate it physically. This because I am unwell.
Yes.
24 hours I am in my bed.
Yes.
It may be my last February, last celebration of 21st February for the last time. Next year, whether I can appear and talk, I do not know. Only Allah knows.
Yes, yes. Mama, we have to trust in God, and God does whatever He wants. It's not in our hands. But the prayers of everyone around the world for these 70 years, You have immortalized your poem. The poem Amar Bhaier Rote Rangano is immortalized. The whole world sings. We are craving for it. So through those words, the prayers are going to you. So I'm sure you will be there. You will be there, and I'll be talking to you again. Yes, Mama. And talk about anything, your home, your hometown.
I also remember my friend Altaf Mahmud.
Okay.
Really,
Yes.
his music make this my poetry
Absolutely. Immortal.
a song, maybe immortal. I remember my village home Ulania,
Yes.
where I born and grew. Poets like Asad Chowdhury
Yes. Yes.
and filmmaker like Fuad Chowdhury
Yes.
is the product of Ulania.
Yes. Yes.
I hope Ulania will survive all devastation
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and will produce more people who will be more popular than me.
No, Mama, we have your genes. Like I'm, all of you are male figures, and I'm the only female figure and granddaughter of Fazl Karim Chowdhury. You know, Asad, you're my mama, is my mama. So I have the genes of that family. So whatever work I'm doing here for Bangladesh, I am so proud that I read about you all and I try to be like you all. So this will be the first woman who's trying to keep the family history going, inshallah, with your prayers, Mama.
I hope so.
Yes. You are our guidelines. Yeah. So, yes, Mama.
I do not know. In my college life, I wrote a poem.
Yes.
That poem will be a nationwide popular song. I could not imagine it.
Yes, yes. It's something in it. It was your moment of those few words. And as you said, from Barisal also, who put the tune, and you said about that, you know, how he put that from the Christian hymn, you know, you like that very much. So it was just gorgeous, gorgeous. I teach the seniors in here, and through Dipto TV, Mama, I teach my healing dance for the seniors in Bangladesh. And I have the seniors here, all Canadians, and they have danced on this, your Amar Bhaier Rote Rangano. Like it's in the tongue and in the heart of everyone, that poem. Yes, yes, Mama, the work that you have done, you have exemplified what homeland is, what language is, what's the mother language. Mama, what does it mean to you? What's the message you're giving to the younger generation about the mother language? What's your message?
Now my mother language is a language of literature.
Yes.
It must be a language of science.
Yes.
Also. It is not a language which people can use in their daily life. A prescription cannot be written in Bangla. A diplomatic letter cannot be written in Bangla.
Yes, 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 yes.
Our effort should be Bangla will be improved equal to English, French, and Russians.
Yes, yes.
It should be an international language, not only Bangladesh language, just like English.
Yes.
English is England and Australia America, many countries have English language.
Yes, yes, yes.
There is some difference, but the mule, this main root is same. Bangladesh should effort to improve Bangla so that it can be influence West Bengal, Assam, Tripura, and other countries also. It
Yeah.
should be an international language. Our effort should be to make it international language.
And the children that who are living abroad, who are born here in Canada, outside Bangladesh, it's very difficult for them to keep up the language because they go to school and English is the main, or French, and we seem to slowly disconnect, keeping it up.
Because
Yes.
our language, if they learn language, they cannot use it to
Yes.
have a job or make it their daily life.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Nobody wants to learn it.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Your mama, this point is so right. Because the minute they step out of home and go to school and all, they've gone. They can't even, as you rightfully said, they can't use it. They can interact on it. So is that. Mama, is there any poem that you wrote that you would love to talk about besides Amar Bhaier Rote Rangano? Any poem that has stayed with you? Oh,
I wrote another poem.
yes.
Another poem, Shohid Minar ভেঙেছো আমার ভাইয়ের রক্তে গড়া দেখো বাংলার হৃদয় এখন শহীদ মিনারে ভরা. I wrote it as a song.
I want to ask you, I mean, if you, now that your dream, your vision, or whatever it was at that point, your emotions that you wrote and it's come so far, would you like to write a poem now in completion of it?
Maybe I will write if I have. Now I'm in almost deathbed.
No, you are not.
I
You are so
cannot
good.
write by my hand. I am to dictate it.
Yeah. Yes. If you dictate it, it'll be so nice. And then, and then someone will record it. I would love to have that poem also, the completion of your vision.
I do not know how long I will live.
Yes, Mom.
I do not know.
But although you, in whichever way, if in the physical form, even if you're not there, you will be in the souls and the hearts of everyone. Look at this, what at this point, what I would, if I were you, I would say that doesn't matter what it is, but the whole world is just celebrating Abdul Gaffar Chowdhury with one poem. With one poem, the whole world salutes you, Mama. And that's the most happiest moment. I think
I'm lying in my bed.
But look, doesn't matter. We all celebrating the whole world, not Bangladesh, the whole world. The sense of mother language, the real importance is you have shared it through your words. And each country will take its own time to be able to realize what you said it. But it is there. The movement is there. The language movement is there. You have done it, Mama. Don't worry about one country. It's the whole world. That's what I feel. In all honesty, I feel that. Everyone is so eager to know what is the meaning of this Amar Bhaier Rote Rangano. Like when I'm teaching my Canadian students, and when I say, they are so touched by it. So like that, every person who has heard this in the world, that's who you are, Abdul Gaffar Chowdhury.
Thank you so much for telling me this.
I am, and that's right. And you must believe in me. Be
It is
happy,
the
Munni.
power of your words.
You had the chance to do so much and you did it. In just few lines, you did it. And you have given the world a chance to think about. It's very nice. Mama, the whole world loves you. We all love you. I love you as your niece. And you must pray for me that God gives me the courage to carry on your work in whichever way I can.
Thank you.
So as we go on, our journey is beautiful. And I have a gentleman who's not so well, Shamshul Huda, who's a freedom fighter. I would just like to, sir, I know you're not well, and I don't want you want to stay longer than you can possibly do. So I want to recognize that's gentleman, Shamshul Huda. He's the winner of Ekusha Padak. Ekusha Padak is the highest award that the country gives to a person. And he won this in 2014. And before that, he won the International Mother Language Medal in 2011. Yes. With his academic excellence and with his MS from University of New South Wales, Mr. Huda began his career with teaching and journalism. He holds his place in history as a passionate freedom fighter. And a book titled Bhasha Shoinik Jiboner Jol Chobi was published on 5th September 2015, which was based all on his biography. So I know you have difficulty. Would you like to say a few words, if you heard me right?
Thank you very much. First of all, I give homage to the martyrs of 21st February of 1952. After about 200 years of British rule in India, achieved independence in 1947, creating two separate states, namely Bharat and Pakistan. The state of Pakistan had two wings, that is West Pakistan and East Pakistan. On consideration of population, East Pakistan, the abode of Bengalis, was greater than West Pakistan. But from the very beginning, administrative power of the country remained in the hand of lesser populated West Pakistan, and the greater wing, East Pakistan, enjoying majority status, became victim of deprivation, almost in all spheres of in respect of legitimate right, including state language. The ruling West Pakistan declared Urdu to be the state language of Pakistan. By it is regarding East Pakistan right of Bengali language, that is mother right. Bengalis, that is the East Pakistan could not necessarily accept this sort of deprivation. So to speak, conspiracy, and he started political movement to protect the right which was continuing from the year 1947 till 1952. During these years, as the student community as well as the general public of East Pakistan launched agitation against the injustice and conspiracy of ruling West Pakistanis. Hundreds of East Pakistan became victims of arrest and oppression as well as imprisonment.
Mr. Shamshul Huda, I know you have quite a strain on your voice, and what have you said so far has touched our heart, and I would really, I wouldn't like to see you strain your voice more. We love you so much, and your presence is enough for us to acknowledge that you have done so much, and we send you our love. Please stay on. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I would like to, at this point, recognize the person who does all the music for us. Pavan Arya. He lives in Delhi. He's a cancer survivor. He loves music. He loves languages. And he's in touch with us. So the music of Amar Bhaier Rote Rangano, he has dealt with it, which has been played from the beginning to now. And just keep on seeing where this music has taken us. Mr. Neil, lovely to see you. Welcome. Yeah. So that's Pavan Arya, all the way from Delhi. Wonderful. How are you keeping, Pavanji? Good. Thank you. And also, I would like to thank Fuad Chowdhury, who's another cousin of mine, CEO of Dipto TV, Bangladesh, and our very, very dear Shoven Shohid for their help in doing today's event, all the way from Bangladesh, both of you, lots of love. I would love to acknowledge my seniors who have dedicated their dance to the IMLD, and also the chorus singers for their participation. My heartfelt of thanks to all the special guests who have joined us. As I said, Mr. Nee from Brazil, Ms. Nee from Africa, Nigeria, what am I saying? Nigeria, Andrea from Brazil, and then we have Pakistan, then we have Bangladesh, US, Rumana Chowdhury, all of us. Please stay on and you will see where this journey is going to take us. It's lovely. So I would love to ask Abdul to show you the dedication of 1952. What's the history? What was the history like and where it brought us? It started in 1952, actually started earlier, but we got this clip only from 1952. So just, yeah. So the whole idea is as we celebrate Canada Day, we celebrate everything that's there. And that's how it's in my heart to celebrate International Mother Language Day with the whole world. Okay, so let's see.
পর্যন্ত বাংলা থাকবে, বাংলার আকাশ থাকবে, বাংলার মাটি থাকবে, বাংলার মাটি থাকবে, ততদিন পর্যন্ত আমার ২১ শহীদের কথা কেউ ভুলতে পারবে না।
ফেব্রুয়ারি আমি কি ভুলিতে পারি আমার ভাইয়ের রক্তে রাঙানো ২১শে ফেব্রুয়ারি আমি কি ভুলিতে পারি ছেলেহারা শত মায়ের অশ্রু গড়ায় ফেব্রুয়ারি আমি কি ভুলিতে পারি ছেলেহারা শত মায়ের অশ্রু গড়ায় ফেব্রুয়ারি আমি কি ভুলিতে পারি
গান হিসাবে নয়, কবিতা হিসাবে লেখা হয়েছিল। শহীদ রফিকের লাশ দেখার পরে ঢাকা মেডিকেল কলেজের আউটডোরে এই গানটা লিখি। এটা প্রথম সুর দেন আমাদের বরিশালেরই, একেবারে বরিশালের গল্প না, সারা বাংলার একজন অন্যতম শ্রেষ্ঠ সুরকার আব্দুল লতিফ। সেই সুরেই প্রথম বর্ষে 1953-তে এই গানটা গাওয়া হয়েছিল। তারপর করাচি থেকে চলে আসেন, তিনিও বরিশালের, তিনি হচ্ছেন আলতাফ মাহমুদ। আমরা তাকে এখন বলি শহীদ আলতাফ মাহমুদ, কারণ তাকে পাকিস্তানি হানাদারেরা জঘন্যভাবে 71 সালে হত্যা করেছিল। তিনি আসার পরে বললেন যে এই গানটার আমি একটা নতুন সুর দিতে চাই, যদি লতিফ ভাই এবং গাফার যদি আপত্তি না করেন। আমার আপত্তি করার কোনো কারণ ছিল না। লতিফ ভাইকে জিজ্ঞাসা করলাম, লতিফ ভাই উদার মনের মানুষ ছিলেন, বললেন যে না, ও যদি পারে আমার চাইতে ভালো সুর দিতে আমি তা গ্রহণ করব। তখন আলতাফ মাহমুদ এই কবিতায় সুর দেন, এবং এর একটি যে ভালো লাগার কারণ, তিনি এখানে খ্রিস্টিয়ান চার্চের একটা ধ্বনি আছে, এই ধ্বনিটা তিনি খ্রিস্টিয়ান চার্চের রাইম থেকে সংগ্রহ করেন এবং এখানে বসান। তার ফলে এটা আরও বেশি হৃদয়স্পর্শী হয়েছে এবং মানুষ তাকে গ্রহণ করেছে। তাকে এই গানে সুর দেওয়ার অপরাধী মূলত হত্যা করা হয়েছে। তিনি আজ নেই, কিন্তু এই গানটা বেঁচে আছে শুধু বাংলাদেশে নয়, 11টি দেশে ভাষায় এটা অনুদিত হয়ে গীত হয়। তখন শহীদ আলতাফ মাহমুদের কথাই আমার মনে পড়ে।
Shalom.
Когда я был маленький, я жил в России.
Sou brasileiro.
Bonjour, moi je parle français, c'est ma langue maternelle.
আমি বাঙালি, আর বাংলা ভাষা পৃথিবীর সবচেয়ে মধুর ভাষা।
ah
Thank you. So see, look at these students of mine. They are such sweetheart. Thank you, darlings. And because of their work, my work together with them, we got recognition from the Lieutenant Governor General of Ontario during the COVID time, keeping all these seniors, so many seniors active, almost 300 seniors. So thank you, darlings. It was just lovely. Stay on, you will see such beautiful things. And I would like to call on Andrea Solero, all the way from Brazil. Are you there? Andrea, great. And you're welcome. You're always there. You always join us all the way from Brazil. What's your take on this beautiful event? Love to hear from you, Andrea.
Unmute.
Unmute yourself, Andrea. Yes. Okay.
She has to unmute herself.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, now we're good. Now we're good. Yes, Andrea.
It's very touching, and I think I'm in paradise because yes, I'm so touched with the celebration. Thank you very much for this in times of pandemic. We need so much this kind of love. Yes. Thank you very much for everybody. Thank you.
Well, Andrea, it's an offer from me. You need anything in your country, we'll do it. We will work with you. We'll share. We'll teach them dancing on Zoom if that can be possible in Brazil, for sure, Andrea. Thank you always for being there for us. Thank you.
Please, thank you so much. It's an honor for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We have a beautiful person all the way from Bangladesh. Rumana Chowdhury is the author of 46 books, both in Bengali and English, comprising of poetry, short stories, novels, and analytical essays. Rumana was Bangladesh's national badminton champion. I love that part, from 1975 to 78, and also acclaimed as a leading debate commentator, radio and TV talk show host, and recitation leader. Rumana's collection of short stories, Dusk in the Frog, that interests me very much. Dusk in the Frog Pond, and other stories will be launched in Canada soon. Rumana is actually in Bangladesh now, but she lives in Bangladesh and in Toronto, and love to have you as a family member too, Rumana. A great asset.
Thank you so much, Munni Appa. Thank you.
And Rumana has, because I thought there would be a disturbance in the Wi-Fi, so it's clear, but we'll still we'll show the clip that you sent with your poem.
Sure. Thank you so much. Lovely program, beautiful program, unbelievable.
So glad. It's all of us that makes it together.
Thank you.
Maybe you can write about this program in Bangladesh in the paper once you see the whole thing.
Yes, I think so. It's beautiful, and I will.
You can give your comment. Very good. Be nice.
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Amar Chetonai Ekush. This is a book which was launched a few years ago in the Amar Ekushe Gruntho Mela book fair of Bangladesh. And I have written this book both in English and Bengali because there are many children and adults who have their origin, their birthplace in many other countries of the world. Many children who love Bengali but cannot understand the heritage and history. So I'm going to recite a poem from there. The title of the poem is Just a Question to the River Podda. From the hearts of all children spread all over the world. River Podda, from my very childhood, I have always heard about you. I have never seen you, but still in my heart's canvas, I have drawn many landscapes with poster colors. Even though just after my birth, each and every vein in my body had reawakened with the soft caress of Lake Ontario's fragrant breeze. Just after the snow, which melts, when the colored sailboats float with unhindered pace on Lake Ontario's heart, I then visualize the portrait of the River Podda's boatman, which I have seen in movies, the sun-browned faces sparkling with white smiles like the color of clear, newly fallen snow. Black and white, two opposite worlds like Bangladesh and Canada, East versus West. My birth is here, but my roots are there. My flesh and blood is here, but my uncontrollable mind is there. River Podda, I am stretching out my two hands towards you with the sacred offerings of my divine love. My stretched out hands filled up with the white treasures of cherry blossoms, apple blossoms, and onju pear blossoms. But I had hopefully stretched out my hands for Krishna Chura, Radha Chura, and bougainvillea flowers. My beloved Bangladesh, my beloved alphabets, oh my darling alphabets, I am trying to speak out in my mother tongue Bengali. Bangladesh, look at me, unfold my face and see how much I love you. How have I embraced you in the innermost corners of my heart? But my lips unconsciously open up and say, Canada, you are my birthplace. How can I forget you? River Podda, can you not absolutely mingle yourself with the waters of Lake Ontario? Thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Most welcome.
I see the intense love of Bangladesh and Canada, how you want to mingle the water of both the countries. It's just so beautiful, Romana.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Yeah, and we'll
my daughters grew up in Canada, and I kept on telling them Bangladesh is this, Bangladesh is that, and they were so confused at times. So that originates from their puzzlement and confusion that many children of the world have. Thank you, Munni Appa.
Thank you. Stay on. Stay on.
I will. Of course I will.
And I will be very honored if you write about this program. So, because this is reaching out to the world, what IMLD is.
Okay. Surely I will try. Thank you.
So we have another great, great poet of Bangladesh. Happens to be my uncle too, Asad Chowdhury. He won the Ekushe Padak, which is the highest award of the language movement, in 2013, and also the Bangla Academy Literary Award in 1987. He's a poet, writer, translator, television personality, and journalist, as well as a cultural activist in Bangladesh. Let's hear him talk with Fuad Chowdhury. And they did especially for all of you to get the feel of what IMLD is. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mama. Thank you very much, Fuad, for doing this all the way from Bangladesh. Enjoy it. Okay. Here goes Abdul. Fast work. He does it. He does a good job. Thank you.
Both of us live in Toronto, and I must say that we worked very hard, our whole team worked very hard to create a Shohid Minar in Toronto City. Toronto is the largest city in the country, and I think having a Shohid Minar there makes a lot of sense for the Bengali community, and it is basically for International Mother Language Day. The language we are losing, there are many languages we are losing every day. So it's very significant to have a Shohid Minar symbol of, of love and respect for selfness and the language. So we have with us Kubi Asad Chowdhury. He is a very much prominent personality in Bangladesh as a poet, as a TV presenter, and as a column writer. And nowadays he's living in Canada a lot, spending a lot of time in Canada with the family. So I want to ask you, you are very much welcome in Canada by different people, community people, especially Bengali community always welcomes you for different events and all. Tell us, I know you are very good in Bangla, but I will ask you, tell our audience that what do you think about this attitude of Bengalis living abroad, trying to preserve his or her culture, tradition, and sharing it with the Canadians?
Thank you very much. First of all, I must mention this thing that when any Bengali, Bangladeshi people particularly, when they go abroad, they actually carry Bangladesh with them. The language, the culture, even I must say the food habit, which is very important for me also because I love food, Bengali food. First of all, Bangla in Canada is flourishing. There are so many newspapers, there are TV channels, you know, and there are few people who are engaged in Bengal for Bengali culture. Because I must say, Uruna Haidar particularly, 120 students are there, and she's a cancer patient. And before taking her chemotherapy, she composed and danced one of my poems for a program telecasted from United States. And so far I know, Vancouver is a place, and Canada itself is a place. The secularism is not simply, what I should say, the popular one for political reason. No, the society, the community itself, and the mainstream politicians, they are eager to develop other cultures and language as well. And that's why I must say, in Vancouver, Rafiqul Islam and Abdul Salam and their friends, they engaged themselves for the movement for International Mother Language Day. And I'm very grateful, the then Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, and so also Education Minister Mr. Sadiq, and I must congratulate the embassy workers and diplomats working in Paris who worked very hard to make it possible. Today, 21st February, is a very important day for Bengali, but now it's a very important day internationally because it is International Mother Language Day. Every language carries its culture, its tradition, and everything. Language, what is a language? Language is the archives of a nation. Language is the cloth of one thought. I'm thinking, that is, I'm thinking with my word, and words are definitely some language. And so language is very important, and Bengali nation, after 47 in Bangladesh, is Pakistan, is a very important thing. We had no other alternative but to fight for Bengali because only 6.1% mother tongue was Urdu and 54.6% mother tongue was Bengali. But Urdu became the state language of Pakistan. Naturally, the young, the elderly people with education, they protested it, and 21st February is a remarkable day for Bangladesh because Bengali speaking nationality, language-based nationality, has compelled a nation to understand themselves politically, economically, culturally, socially, and I must say for identity, 21st February is a very important day for us, no doubt. It's not that we hate Urdu, no. It's a wrong idea. We love ghazals. We love Faiz Ahmad Faiz, Iqbal Ghalib. We love Nur Jahan, Mehdi Hasan, no doubt. No, we don't have any grievances against Urdu language, but I love my own language, and that is the reality. I think I could explain because Munni, well, she's my very close relative. We love her, and she loves us too. But I must say, she was a dancer. Unfortunately, my sister, her mother, didn't allow her to dance. But she represented Pakistan in the early period of Pakistan, and she went abroad with her dance. But now she is engaged in music also. But she's working with other elderly people to make body fit for them, and dance programs are.
Yeah. It's a dance therapy.
Dance therapy, yes. And she's very popular among the elderly people of Toronto, at least.
The Toronto, plus she has students from Israel, from Florida, from New York, from Europe, from London, everywhere. And then people united because it's a therapy that helps them to stay well and stay strong. And I think that no language barrier. She does speak English, but she kind of dance a lot of it from our own culture, from South Asian culture, and that attracts the seniors. Ontario government has accepted 21st February as a national, as a holiday, or not a holiday, as an event that they will celebrate officially.
Yes.
Canada has not done yet, but Ontario has done it. I think Vancouver has done it. I'm not sure about other states, other provinces, and we are very grateful for the Canadian authority. All these languages we should respect, and you are right, we do not hate Urdu language. We love Urdu language, no problem, but the thing is, we must have our own language respectfully placed. As a nation of Pakistan, there should have been two languages. Later on, they become a two-language, national languages, but originally it was suggested in 1948 that Urdu will be the only national language. There where the Bengali objected to it, and this lead to our freedom, independence. But I'm glad that you are in Canada now. You meeting a lot of people, a lot of Canadian officials, also politicians and local Bengali community simultaneously, and they listen to you. You talk to them, and I guess you have no problem with speaking English.
No. I prefer, of course, I prefer Bengali, no doubt. But I must say that I went to Halifax, Nova Scotia, and there I was very happy that two ministers, important ministers, and three officials, very important officials, and the library, National Library, they took part in our event, yes. And
that was celebration of 21st February.
Yes, and Nadim Iqbal has,
videotaped it.
And it was very highly praised, that movie.
And we saw it in Dhaka. It's a very good
movie.
Documentary,
right.
Now it shows that it's really International Mother Language Day. They come and they talked about it, and they all realized, and then many of them were native.
Of course,
native people.
Of course. I went to Makmak community, and she doesn't know her language.
She has forgotten.
Totally forgotten.
That's we were talking today about what is genocide. Genocide not necessarily killing of people, but genocide can be considered by removing you from your culture, removing you from your language. And this residence schools in Canada, historically, this was done by the native people were taken, children were taken there, and they were treated there.
Tortured.
That's very sad part of Canada. And now people realizing, government realizing, and apology for it.
Yes, I must appreciate that.
So this is we are doing it from Asad Chowdhury's house in Dhaka.
One more thing I must add, and you should be glad because he is your relative too. Abdul Gaffar Chowdhury was the student of the second year, intermediate second year college. He was a student of college. He was a college student at the time. And he wrote a poem, Amar Bhaier Rote Rangano, 21 February. And became, it was tuned by Abdul, very prominent singer and a lyric writer as well, and composer also. And then Altab Mahmood, a very talented music director who directed many Urdu films and Bengali films too. He composed the lyric again, and it became so popular. Now it is 12 languages it was translated, and I'm very lucky that Fuad is from same village, Ulania Borishal, and me too, and Abdul Gaffar Chowdhury. He was also, he was born there, Ulania. So it's another pride for Munni Suhbani, I think.
Yes. No, Gaffar Chowdhury is related to Munni also. So. No, I think that's and to us, like during Pakistan time, it was more the national language.
Yes.
It was like national anthem.
Anthem.
It's become our hidden national anthem for all the Bengalis.
And BBC's latest year, it is the third popular song of Bangla language. Like the Bangabandhu is the first person, second is Rabindranath Tagore, according to their study. And this Amar Bhaier Rote Rangano is the third popular song of Bangla language.
And I think that Munni Appa did a dance with the whole team of, none of them are Bengalis, I guess, but and we are going to telecast that in 21st February.
Thank you so much, Asad Chowdhury, Mankan, and Fuad, to help us out all the way from there. And girls, did you hear? You will be shown on the 21st of February in the morning celebration. Your dance will be on. So, hey, amazing job you have done. Amazing job you have done. I'm so proud of all of you. And we'll have Ni Sanusi, all the way from Nigeria, joining us. And Ni, so thankful. This is my 6th episode, but you have been with my 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Ni, amazing. Here is Ni, all the way from Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of us.
Thank you for having me. The pleasure as always. Thank you. The song you produced and the dance, don't have to understand the language.
Yeah.
It speaks to the heart.
So Ni, this was I was trying because of the Wi-Fi in Nigeria here. So Ni did send a little bit video clip, and we're going to play that. That's much clearer, Ni. Then your message is so beautiful.
Ẹnlẹ́ o, gbogbo ènìyàn. Orúkọ mi ni Níyì Sanusi, agbẹjọ́rò kan pẹ̀lú The Throne Legal Associates ní Èkó, Nàìjíríà. Ìdùnnú mi ni láti wà lórí chai pẹ̀lú Munni lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí àti pàápàá ní ọjọ́ èdè ìyá kárí ayé. Ní Nàìjíríà, a ní àwọn èdè tó lé ní 600 láti àwọn ẹ̀yà pàtàkì àti àwọn ẹ̀yà ìran. Èmi fúnra mi, mo ń sọ èdè Nàìjíríà méjì, ẹ̀yìn Hausa àti ti Yorùbá. Èdè abínibí mi ni Yorùbá, àti lórí ìyẹn, mo nírètí pé fífi àwọn èdè tí kìí ṣe abínibí yóò kúkú ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún àwọn agbára èdè púpọ̀ ní àwọn àṣà bíi tèmi, níbi tí àwọn èdè kan wà nínú ewu tí ìsọnù pátápátá. Mo kí gbogbo wa kú ọjọ́ èdè àwọn ìyá àgbáyé o. Mo dúpẹ́, ẹ ṣé o. Hello everyone, my name is Níyì Sanusi. I'm a lawyer with the Throne Legal Associates in Lagos, Nigeria. It is my pleasure to be on Chime with Munni once again, and especially on the International Mother Language Day. In Nigeria, we have well over 500 languages from major ethnic groups and sub-ethnic ones. I personally speak 2 Nigerian languages, namely Hausa and Yoruba. My mother tongue is Yoruba, and on that note, I hope that the inclusion of non-indigenous languages will rather help multilingual abilities in cultures like mine, where some languages are at risk of disappearing totally. I wish us all a happy International Mother's Day, Mother's Language Day. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Nee. Thanks, Nee.
Thank you.
Love the first part. I didn't understand, but I loved it.
Thank you.
Translated. Nee is amazing. And it's always better to do a little bit on recorded in case the Wi-Fi, remember? And Nee is also with us, a part of us that we work together with Children of This Land, a project by Charlie Armstrong. And we got into one in Uganda. We have about 57 children that they are there. And we are very happy to help them in whichever way. And Nee, what a beautiful project that we got connected. Thank you so much. God bless. I will ask. This is a lady who writes and lives in Toronto. I will request Mo Modubanti, if you're there, just to share a short poem of yours, and then we'll ask Dr. Shafi, our favorite. Okay.
Thank you, Munni Appa.
Yes.
My heartiest greetings for Amar 21 February for everybody, whoever is participating with us here and who will be watching this show now or later. At present, this auspicious Amar 21 February International Mother Language Day is celebrated in 200 countries. It's a great pride for us as a Bengali nation. This is the poem I will read from my book, which is Bengali name, Ami Ekhondo Bangladesh. This book is written in 3 different languages. English name is Bangladesh, My Soil, My Soul. And in Spanish, Bangladesh, Mi Tierra, Mi Alma. The name of this poem is Ekush. It has both Bengali and Spanish, but I will be reading in English. My respect to Rumana Appa and all other very renowned and respected poets I have heard. I am really overwhelmed now. 21st February. You look like a fire-colored shari in spring. You are the forest of terrorists. For human, you are homes. You are in nature a colored toy. You are equal to everyone. Nobody gets more, nobody gets less. February, you are the love of Valentine. February, you are the family day. Desire of all children. Dear February, you are the Ekush flower full of fragrance. You would come every year. You would come every year, for that I wait anxiously. Ekush lean on Ekush and says the story of language. Some people know the whole history. Some people know very little. Our children, our living abroad children gets the winter bites. Holding flags in hand walks a rally with love for unknown language. One day they will be the promise of the language, Ekush. You are our eternal pride. International mother language.
So sweet.
Thank you, Munni Appa. Thank you so much. I would request Abdul Bhai, if you can add Rumana Appa with us in the spotlight. She's one of my very dearest, respected person.
Very
I say
good.
always that she's the pioneer for the Bengali poetry
she
to
is.
paved in Canada mainstream.
Yes.
So my respect for you, Rumanapa.
Thank you so much, Mo. We did try when we were doing all this Bengali English. There were so few people. Now we see hundreds, thousands, millions of people all with us. One mind, one soul, one language, one motherland. Thank you, Mo.
I'm so glad that this platform is connecting us in whichever way. It's so beautiful. Thank
It
you,
is.
thank you, thank you.
And
Mo,
thank
was
you
lovely.
so much,
Thank you.
Munyapa, to
Anytime.
put all these genius people together across the country,
Very lucky. They're all my family.
across the world.
They're all scared of me. Very
Thank you. Very, very beautiful program. I
So stay
appreciate it
on.
profoundly.
Yeah, the finale is coming. We got 2 more items. We have Dr. Shafi and after the finale. So Dr. Shafi, where are you? There he is. Welcome, Dr. Shafi. Always so great to see you and hear you.
Good morning, Munyapa, and all beloved people here. So I don't know where to start. I'm thrilled, I'm amazed to listen. 5 Chowdhury as of now. Abdul Gaffar Chowdhury, Kobi Asa Chowdhury, Rashida K. Chowdhury, Fuad Chowdhury, and Rumana Chowdhury Appa. My greatest love and affection to you all. I don't know, you are the person who we know maybe more than 5 decades. When I was in school, when I was in college, when the university, medical school, locally and abroad, we all love you guys are doing. And I'm so blessed to know Munyapa is your family, because Munyapa also my family, because it's another story I may talk other day. But I'm pleased that Munyapa, I met Munyapa in this country as a winner, as a champion of Bengali society community in this country, as a winner of the Waterfront Women's Champion Award before the pandemic, not so much ago. And we explored, I saw that Munyapa is my wife's side relatives in Chittagong. So then we become Munyapa's family. I told her, elder sister is like a mother. She always guides us. We work together. We are the lions. We work for the community. Where there is a need, there is a lion. And Munni is that. And that's why I love Munyapa and Abdul Bhai behind the scene, always working for the humanity. I am a human science graduate from Japan. My learning is the wonderful things as about family, about the voluntarism, about the things working together. And Munyapa, look at this, how she brings around the world together, multiculturalism by one. She just need to find one reason and then she can make it happen. She can connect the dot. So I never have this kind of opportunity to enjoy 21st, 21st February in my whole life, 55 years life. As you know, I am also victim of the 1971 freedom fight. I was the child victim in this war. The 71 is not start 71. Is the behind the story is our 21st February 1952. That's why I really love this occasion when they come in the school, in the college. I really like to express the expression thanks our Rafiq, Jabbar, Salam, and all the Bangladeshi community. Now is not Bangladeshi, is around the world. We call it International Mother Language Day. I salute Abdul Gaffar Chowdhury, who made the clear statement today, which was my long-term pain in my heart. When do we can start science in Bengali? So I was in Japan, I was in Thailand, I was in Indonesia, many countries. I saw the people graduate PhD and they go back to the country. They translate the whole English and other in their own language. Then they train these people in these universities. But I look forward, this Abdul Gaffar Chowdhury's dream will be happen. As academic, I'm working for public health. I'm working in the Pandemic Institute of EFT as a professor. And our much wanted things, I think, the coverage of our young population in Bangladesh, around the world, who don't know about the Bengali. Sometimes we feel proud. So my children cannot speak Bengali, which is shame to me. I don't I don't want to say any negative word today. I want to say, let's encourage people to learn Bengali more and more, and to spread the word, and then our friends and fellow colleagues will also enjoy our culture, because Bengali is a very kind culture. Bengali is a very welcoming nature, and Bangla language is so much sweet. I cannot explain in a short period of time. Again, I really congratulate Muniappa to do this all effort behind the scene. I know how difficult it is to bringing many people in the same screen. I think this is one of the historic day today in my whole life. I salute all of you to join us to make it as excellent, even memorable day for our life. This is one person, Abdul Gaffar Chowdhury in the world. This is only one Asad Chowdhury in the world. This is only one Rastakher Chowdhury, one Romana Chowdhury in the world. They make us proud. I am so blessed to be here today. Thank you very much. Please stay safe and healthy.
Shafia, I owe you a nice dinner and lunch for saying so many good things about me. Love you, love you. I just want to add on. I'm an English ESL teacher in Toronto, and the language. So once you know your language, because I used to have a class full of 52 people, 52 languages, and we are learning English, communicating, but because they knew their language, they could learn English so well. So it's a great advantage of knowing your language. Then you can share who you are with the others. Thank you so much. Rashida Chowdhury, if you're there, I want to hear a last word from you. Anyone, please, where you want to say something. That was the end. Each one of you, if you just put your hands up and say very short few things, it'll be wonderful. So I'll ask Rashida Chowdhury all the way from Bangladesh. Thank you for being there with us. Okay, Rashida.
Thank you. I've been listening, although muting myself,
yes,
but not muting my heart.
Yes.
That was open and the head. So I've been listening and thinking those days what they have done for us, for our generation, for generations to come. And now I suppose the next generation has to come up to take the role that you are playing, Afzal Bhai is playing, all your friends and family members are playing. There has to be a leadership, coming in. Otherwise, once we are gone, Muniappa, what should happen? But we think, I'm so optimistic.
Yes.
Our next generation will be taking over. Sure. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
That's what I would like to say. That we all hope that all our future generations will know what kind of a rich heritage we have, how much we are proud of our culture, our heritage, and our mother language. So that's what I would like to say. Thank you so much for organizing this international kind of get together.
Yes, well, with all of you being there again, we can hit another sensitive issue anywhere in the world where it be, where it has touched our heart. We can touch any part of the world and keep on doing the work that we need to do. Thank you, Rashida. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.